Why do some people seem to succeed effortlessly while others struggle despite their best efforts? Is it just luck or maybe fate? Are we born into a script we cannot change? Or is there something more profound, more powerful, and more fair than all of that? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is about a universal law that governs every corner of our lives, whether we believe in it or not. This is not a superstition. It's not blind faith. It's a truth observed across time, cultures, and spiritual traditions. That law is karma. Not the pop culture version that says, what goes around comes around, but the deep, complex, and transformative law of cause and effect taught by the Buddha himself. And here's the message I want you to hold close. In this life, the most important force shaping your reality is not luck, not fate, not some cosmic lottery. It's karma. And once you understand how it works, you will no longer feel helpless. You will realize you are not a victim of the stars. You are the author of your destiny. Let's begin. The word karma comes from the Sanskrit root kri, which means to act. So, at its core, karma means action. And more than that, it means the results of action. Every thought, word, and deed creates an imprint. These imprints don't disappear. They grow, they multiply, they mature. And when the conditions are right, they ripen into experience. This is karma, not punishment, not reward, but consequence. Simple, inevitable. Now, let's bust a myth. Karma is not fate. Fate implies predestination, something fixed and unchangeable. Karma is dynamic. Shifts with every choice you make. That means your past matters, but your present matters even more. You are not doomed by who you were. You are empowered by who you choose to be right now. This is why the Buddha placed such emphasis on intention. Because intention is the seed, and your life is the garden. Let's look at an example. Two people give to charity. One gives out of love. The other gives for faith. Same action, different karma. Because karma is not about what you do. It's about why you do it, and what you become through doing it. This is the precision and fairness of karma. No hidden gods, no unfair fate, just cause and effect. Now you might ask, but why do bad things happen to good people? Fair question. And the answer lies in this: karma is not limited to this life. Stretches across lifetimes. Just as a tree grows from seeds planted years ago, our experiences arise from actions, some of which were planted in previous lives. That doesn't mean suffering is deserved. It means suffering is part of a chain, and if understood correctly, it can become the ground of awakening. Because pain, when met with wisdom, ends the chain of ignorance. That's why the Buddha didn't just teach karma. He taught how to transcend it. You might be wondering, if karma governs life, where do luck and fate come in? Well, what we call luck is often just unseen karma ripening. Sudden opportunity, an unexplained windfall, even a random accident. These things seem arbitrary. But according to the Dharma, nothing is truly random. Behind every event is a cause. Behind every cause is a mind. The mind is where karma is born. So instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, What can I learn from this? That question transforms karma from a force of bondage to a tool for liberation. Let me share a story. A woman named Elena worked tirelessly to help others. He volunteered, donated, forgave easily, but her own life was full of loss and illness. One day, in a Dharma talk, she asked the teacher, "Why, I've done nothing but good." The teacher replied, "You are experiencing heavy karma with a light heart. That is a sign of great strength." He explained, "Some beings suffer because of small karma, but their minds are weak, it crushes them. Others endure great karma with steps called purification." And then he said something unforgettable, "Your current suffering is not a punishment, it's the final breath of old karma dying away. Keep going." That day, Elena cried, not from pain, but from understanding. He kept practicing, and eventually joy returned. Not because karma stopped, but because he changed her relationship to it. Let's talk about the most empowering part of all this. Karma can be changed. Yes, past actions have consequences, but present choices create new causes. And wholesome actions, generosity, patience, mindfulness, compassion can purify the seeds of suffering before they ripen. This is called karma vipaka nirodha, the stopping of karmic result through higher intention. The Dharma is not fatalism. It is freedom through wisdom. That's why the Buddha taught not just ethics, but meditation. Because through meditation, you see the rising of thought. And when you see it clearly, you no longer react. And that non-reaction cuts the chain of karma. Let's imagine your life as a river. The water flowing now was poured in long ago. But at any moment, you can redirect the stream. With every conscious choice, you change the current. And eventually, the river becomes clear. This is the promise of karma. Not instant results, but inevitable transformation. Now you might ask, what kind of actions create the strongest positive karma? Great question. The Buddha said there are 3 roots of wholesome karma: ungreed, generosity, contentment; unhatred, loving kindness, forgiveness; undelusion, wisdom, clarity. Whenever you act from these roots, you plant seeds of joy, not just for this life, but for lifetimes to come. But act from greed, anger, or ignorance, and the result is suffering. It's that simple and that profound. So how can you apply this today? Start with awareness. Before every action, pause and ask, why am I doing this? What is my intention? Where is this action coming from? And where is it likely to lead? This is not paranoia. It's mindfulness. It's living with karma in mind. And that awareness alone can purify a lifetime of unwholesome momentum. Let me leave you with this final image. Man walks through a field. He plants thorns without knowing. Years later, he returns and steps on pain. He blames the gods, the world, his fate. But then he remembers he was the one who planted. And now he begins pulling the thorns. One by one. That's you, that's me, that's all of us. And every thorn removed is a step toward peace. Thank you for watching this video. If this teaching helped you see your life differently, Share it with someone who feels lost. Leave a comment. What are you planning today? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time, may your seeds be pure, your mind be bright, and your path guided by wisdom, not fate.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the Soulmate Test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.